Hey, everybody. As usual, we're going to give it a minute or two here, which is why I actually started this just a hair early. It's 3:59 right now, Pacific time. I wasn't going to start till 4. But I figured start it a little bit early, get those notifications out, and hopefully get a couple people in the house. Plus, I'm testing out StreamYard here. It's been a while since I've used it. So I'm just checking some stuff out, making sure everything works and runs smoothly. Yep, looks good. Ooh, they got some new settings on here. I see we got 2 in the house. Welcome in. 1 in the house. Welcome in. We're just gonna give it a minute or two here and get some people in the house so I could explain the game tonight. And then we will get the show on the road. We will be live for an hour, as usual. And then we will be rating Travel Around Susie, who's going to be doing trivia. So we'll just give it another minute here. I see there's nobody in the house right now, it says. So hopefully get those notifications sent out to people. And should be a fun game night tonight, I think. We'll just give it a minute or two. Hopefully we get some people in. It's Thursday today, right? Yeah. I had to double check. We got 1 in the house. Welcome in. We're just giving it a minute or two. We got 3 in the house. Welcome in, everybody. We're just giving it some time to get notifications sent out, have some people join. Can anybody confirm? Can you hear me okay? Does everything working good through StreamYard here? I know StreamYard can be iffy at times, but I wanted to be able to pull up comments because I'm not going to be able to do much talking later on. So, oh, it went back down to 0, so I don't know if we have anyone in here that can confirm it. Hopefully, hey, we got Emma coming in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Can you hear me all right? We got Hunter. Welcome in, Hunter. I see we got 18 in the house. Jasmine coming in. Hunter saying yes, can hear ya. Jasmine's also saying yes. Perfect. So we'll get started here. We got 17 in the house now. I just wanted to give it a minute to get notifications out. Today we're doing the mouth guard challenge. Some of you may have seen it. It is by not Howie Mandel, but his son made it. We got 30 in the house. Welcome in, everybody. So I'm going to be wearing this. We're going to be playing for about an hour. And I have a bowl here. A bowl of different phrases. We got 30 phrases that are related to my YouTube channel. So some of it is like Yooper phrases, being from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Some of them are based on my travels. So the key to the game here is I'm going to put this mouthpiece in. I'm going to pick a phrase and I'm going to try to say what it is. The first person who can correctly guess it in the chat, in the comments, will win. You need a cat. So before we flip it around, or before we get started, let me do this because I know everybody loves it. We got a puppy dog. Yeah. Look at you with your turtle. So I am a full-time nomad for those who are just turning in for the first time here. I am a full-time nomad and we live out of my camper. So no cat, but I do have a German Shepherd. So without further ado, I'm going to put this weird mouthpiece in. Give me a couple seconds here because I'm probably going to need both hands. And then we'll start playing the game. Remember, I'm going to read a slip of paper. You guys have to try to guess what I'm saying. Whoever can guess correctly, I'll pull that comment up and you guys are the winners. Cute dog. Thank you. Give me just a second. Let me put this piece in here. Okay. This is so weird. Okay. Praise on. Rocky is nothing. Rocky is nothing. Rocky is nothing. So what do you guys think that phrase is? That actually hurts the mouth. I see Jasmine coming in with the first guess saying Rocky is nothing. Close, but not quite. We got Jacob coming in. Jacob had it first here. That is the correct answer. Rocky is napping. Wow, that mouthpiece feels so weird on your mouth, you guys. I've never played this game before. I found it on sale when I was shopping the other day, and we do these game nights every Thursday night. So I figured it's something fun, something different, and wanted to give it a shot. But yes, Jacob, you get the first point there. The correct phrase was that Rocky is napping. It's kind of hard to say peace. So let's pick a second phrase here. Mix this up. I'm just going to pick the second phrase and then we'll put that mouthpiece back in because that actually kind of hurt. I expected to just keep it in, but that actually hurts your cheeks a little bit. Okay, here we go. E.T. Hon Hon. E.T. Hon Hon. E.T. Hon Hon. Really hard to talk with this on. Wow. So there we go. I said it 3 times. I'll let you guys guess here for a minute. If no one gets it, I will put it back in. We could try it a couple more times and see what we get. Jasmine saying just sub to you. Thank you. Outside of our weekly game nights, we do, like I said, a bunch of travel. We're full-time nomads here, Rocky and I. We do Rocky shorts every Wednesday, videos every Saturday. So that is kind of what the channel's about here. E.T. Hong Kong is the first guess from Jacob. And then we got Ray coming in. Welcome in, Ray. And I see Nancy was right behind him. Welcome in to Nancy and Ray. But Ray got it first. The correct phrase is E.T. phone home. Honestly, guys, we got 50 more minutes of this. We're going to keep it going. We got 9 in the house. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my traveling adventures. And like I said, every Thursday we do these games. I'm just picking another phrase here. But with how much these mouth guards actually hurt your cheeks, I don't know if we're ever going to play this again. So 13 in the house. Welcome in, everybody, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's see phrase number 3 here. Oh, this is kind of a long one. It might be hard to do. Let me pop these back in. Conducting a paranormal investigation. conducting a paranormal investigation. A hard time. Conducting a paranormal investigation. Oh. Yeah, I am not a fan of these mouthpieces. There we go. I said the phrase 3 times, though. Can anyone guess what that phrase was? We got Jacob right now who said 1. Oh, yeah, you said call home, Ray. Good catch. Nancy had it. ET phone home. So, Jacob and Nancy are tied right now for 1. Nancy saying paranormal investigation. Close. Jacob saying conducting a paranera investigation. That was hard to read without the mouthpiece. You're both close. You're both close. Let me pop it in one more time here. I'll say it a couple more times. Who can break the tie? Will it be Jacob or will it be Nancy? Conducting a paranormal investigation. Conducting a paranormal investigation. Who will be the first to solve the phrase? Oh, and for those who are joining in a little later here, we are going live until the top of the hour. And at that point, we will be rating Travel Around Susie, who does trivia every Tuesday and Thursday night. So if you guys enjoy game nights and just chilling and having a little bit of fun, make sure you stay tuned because we'll be playing trivia after this. I am looking at the comments here. We got Jacob conducting a paranera investigation, which I'm guessing that was a typo. We're going to give it to Jacob. Conducting a paranormal investigation. That's what it was. I'm going to give it to Jacob there, Nancy. Because I think it was just some typos on his end. But that is what it was. And then Ray came into conducting paranormal investigation. He was just missing the A in there. That is phrase number 3. Wow, I'm shocked how much these actually, your gums. Now, when you play this at home, it says you wear them for like 15 minutes straight. I can't imagine wearing these for 15 minutes straight. I thought I was going to sit here and wear it for an hour straight, and that's why I wanted to pull comments up. This is better, popping them in and out, because, man, that hurts. Okay. Jacob is in the lead, followed by Nancy. Here is our next phrase. Welcome to Slough City. Welcome to Slough City. Okay, I'm only going to say it twice now. What can you guys get out of that one? Maybe it's just me, but this one seems easier. Especially if you've been watching my videos. Ooh, I don't know who to give this to. At the same exact time, we're going to call it a tie. Because I see Nancy, welcome to Slab City, and Jacob at the same exact time the comments came in. That is the correct phrase, and then Ray was right behind them. Welcome to Slab City. So for those new watching, Jacob, Slab City is a place, if you don't know, it's a place in California that is said to be lawless. 5 years ago, I went there, visited, fell in love, And recently I just came back. So my last 3 videos were actually Slab City. I called it Returning to Slab City. And in that series is a hidden treasure hunt. I hid a couple numbers throughout the video. They're verbal, visual. But the point is, for those who watch my 3 videos and can get the collect sum, they'll win a prize. So if you want to learn more about that treasure hunt or just more about Slab City as a whole, go ahead and make sure to check out those videos. There's 3 of them total, and I do have a playlist for that. Okay, we're going to pick one more. This one came flying out of the bowl. Oh god, this one's going to be hard to say. It is going to be hard to say. Let's pop these back in. Ooh. Gotta massage my cheeks here a little bit. I'm going to stop guessing. That's, if you don't want to guess, you don't have to. But feel free if you want to partake. That's game night here. That's the fun of it. Just having a fun time and chillaxing. Visiting a New Orleans psychic. Visiting a New Orleans psychic. Visiting a New Orleans psychic. Oh, wow. There we go. That's the next phrase. That one might have been easier. The first word was hard for me to say, but otherwise it sounded like it kind of might have been a little obvious. We got 6 in the house. Welcome to everybody watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. We do these games every Thursday and have videos every Saturday with shorts every day of the week. Ooh, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely working today. I see Jasmine coming back. Hi, Jasmine. We got Nancy tying with Jake. Is it Jake or was it Jacob? Jacob. Sorry about that. The phrase was visiting a New Orleans psychic. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of backstory here because my mouth's killing me a little bit. About 4 years ago, I went to New Orleans, and I only had half a day there. So one of the things I wanted to do was learn about voodoo because that's a big thing down there. And I wanted to learn about psychics. So I went and I visited a psychic, and long story short, it was crazy being someone who did not believe. I was going in like, I'm going to prove that these are fake. And I left with literal goosebumps and my hair standing up on my arms. So if you want to know more about that, there is a video out on that as well. That is about a 4-year-old video. Ooh. Not used to having, I guess, a mouth guard. Let's see what we can get here. We'll do that one next. Oh, that popped open. Fold that back up. Okay. Next, here we go. Here's our next one. Let me pull Nancy's comment. Let me pop the mouth guard back in. Whoever guesses first gets a point. Rocky chased a squirrel. Rocky chased a squirrel. And you heard me say your name, didn't you? Lay down, Rocky. Lay down. Anybody have any guesses on that? We got 7 in the house. Bro, I need $10. If you give me 20 in a super chat, I'll send you 10. I got you covered. Super chats are always encouraged. I am actually 40 cents short. Not even. I am 37 cents short from cashing out on YouTube. YouTube took their cut and left me 37 cents short. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I can't cash out until I get an extra 37 cents. Let me close that. I see Jacob coming in and breaking the tie. He's stealing first place again. Nancy has some competition tonight. The correct phrase was, Rocky chased a squirrel. Nancy, you definitely got some competition tonight. We got 9 people watching. Nancy came in second with that. And then we had Jasmine as well, saying Rocky Chester Square. Good guess. Thank you for guessing and playing along here. It was really hard to say the word squirrel. Every time I grab a new phrase, I look at it and I think, okay, this word's going to be easier. This one would be hard. And then I'm getting the opposite, actually. There seems to be no rhyme or reason that I can pinpoint here. Okay, here's our next one. Nice and short. Pop these back in. Live in the dream. Live in the dream. Live in the dream. Made that one quick because I got a feeling the comments are going to come in real quick on this phrase. I tried to make it where some were super easy and some were harder. I'm going to give that one to Ray coming in. Living the dream. Basically my name. So we got Ray coming in 1 point. We got Nancy with 2 points. And Jacob with 3 points. It is neck and neck. And we got about 35 minutes until we have to raid travel around Susie. We will grab another one here. Hopefully the generator and the AC aren't too loud for you guys. Like I said, for those who are new, we live in a camper and we're out here in Arizona in the desert. So right now I think it was 92 for the day. We're getting into 100 degrees. So it's getting hot and I got to get that generator running for Rocky. I see Cozy Critter coming in, aka Ashley. She says her name, so I know that she's okay with me saying Ashley. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. I hope you and the hubby are doing well. I'll say that because I don't know if it's okay to say his name. So hope you both are doing good. Oh, this is hurting my cheeks. Next phrase. Here we go. I'm a published author. I'm a published author. I, 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 I'm a published author. Oh goodness, that looks painful. It is. I'm sitting here and I've seen this, I've seen so many people play this game. And man, it hurts. It hurts. I'm really considering like how did this game become such a big thing. Um, Sorry I've been so busy. I haven't gotten a chance to reach out in a while. You're good. I actually just texted you the other day because I was thinking the same thing. I haven't reached out to you guys in a while. So I did send you a text and just was trying to check in. Jacob coming in saying, I'm a hairless author, which I did shave, so there isn't much hair. But Nancy gets the point for that, so we are back tied to first, 3-3, Jacob and Nancy, because the correct phrase is I'm a published author. I said it wrong because of I'm not even wearing the mouthpiece. It's so hard to say I'm, adding that M in there, the I'm. It was so hard to do that. But yes, for those who don't know, I am a published author. I have 2 books. That's why there's a link in the bottom of the screen there, bit.ly/Kobe's Dream. I do some photography. I have some jewelry, miscellaneous items, but I also wrote and published 2 memoirs. I was planning on getting back to it soon. Thank you for being patient. Oh yeah, we all have our own lives. I got some amazing news for you though, Ashley, that I don't know if you've heard. So I definitely got to catch up at some point. I want to try this one day. It's kind of fun, but man, it hurts. I was saying earlier that the game, if you're playing this in person, it's supposed to be a 15-minute game. Just saying one phrase, it hurts. Oh, here's a fun one. I was hoping I'd draw this. Okay, here we go. Jacob and Nancy, let's see if one of you can break the tie or if Ray or Ashley can get the point. You, betcha. A, you, betcha. A, you, betcha. A. Ashley got that one. I had a feeling she might. The phrase was, you betcha, eh? It is a phrase from Upper Michigan, where I'm originally from, a Youper, born and raised. You betcha, eh? Wow. We are about half an hour in, and man, does that hurt. Whew. So, she's coming in. She is on the leaderboard now. And she is right. It is a Youper phrase. Told you we'd have a couple of those in here. I was really hoping I was going to get that one. Oh. Yeah, this hurts. I will warn that to anyone who wants to play this game. Expect some pain. I'm definitely putting the work in for this live stream. Oh, and that's such a long phrase, too. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Let me massage my cheeks a little. This is a long one. And it might be a difficult one. I'll try to say it twice if I can here. Huh? Huh? Achu? Pichu? To the Rockies. Huh? Achu? Pichu? To the Rockies. We got 10 in the house. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do these game nights every Thursday, but every Thursday is a different one. Oh. Oh, look at that. She's coming in. She's determined to get first on the leaderboard. From Machu Picchu to the Rockies. It's okay that you spelt it wrong. We're still counting it because I know, especially with this type of game, spelling can be weird. But that is the correct phrase. From Machu Picchu to the Rockies. Ray comes in with a great guess as well. You oughta go to the Rockies. Just talking normal, my mouth is so weird. I'm feeling it like we got 8 in the house. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, please. And if you like it, make sure to subscribe. And also feel free to share it if you guys think there's some other people that might enjoy it as well. Thank you, I'm bad with spelling places. All good. Like I said, with this game too and pronunciation, it might be hard to spell. So we'll give you a point. Even if it's not spelt correctly, I understand what you're saying, and that's all that matters. So right now we have Jacob and Nancy tied for first with 3 points. Ashley's coming in, Cozy Critter coming in like hot. And then we got Ray with number 1 points right now. Let's see if Ashley can join first place or if Jacob or Nancy can break our tie here. We got 8 in the house. The next phrase is hunting her buried treasure. Hunting her buried treasure. Oh. Hey, we got Karen in the house. Welcome in, Karen. And she is going to come in and tie for first place. She's determined to steal the leaderboard. The phrase is hunting for buried treasure. Ashley is just on a roll, and we got Nancy right behind her also saying hunting for buried treasure. Nancy, we got Jacob also saying the same. We got a good game going tonight with some competition. We have 30 more minutes. Let me ask you guys this. She's killing it, yeah. Let me ask you guys this. For those that are new here, is there anything you'd like to know about me or my channel? Just to spend a moment here to give my cheeks a break. Do you have any questions about my travels or any of my adventures or anything like that? Give my cheeks a break from that guard here. And also run the clock a little bit because we got half an hour left and I don't know how many more. Probably 15 of these, give or take. I haven't been counting. What was your favorite place to visit? Thank you. And great question. My favorite place to visit would be Peru. Not to stick with the Machu Picchu answer, and not necessarily saying Machu Picchu specifically, but Peru as a whole. The country, I love the mountains, I love the grass. It feels so weird to talk even though the mouthpiece isn't in. Your muscles just, it almost feels like it's there even though it's not. But yeah, Machu Picchu, it was beautiful. The history and the culture there was absolutely amazing. And I think I only did 1 or 2 videos on Peru. And with work and everything, I never got around to uploading more. But this summer, I'm doing a new series called The Lost Files. Basically, any of my adventures that kind of got lost in time. So that is going to be one of them. There's going to be a lot of Peru content coming out this summer. I see Jacob asking a question as well. Thank you for asking. And another great question. Have you been to Mexico? I have been right on the border of Arizona and Mexico. I saw the wall at one point, and there's a river that separates the two. I did see that. I think it's the Colorado River. That was about 5 years ago, but I have not been to Mexico itself. It is on my bucket list. I'm actually looking at possibly going next fall. There's a spot where you can basically park your vehicle, walk in, and check out this city in Mexico, and then come back. And I'm thinking of doing that next fall. Because, again, Peru, Mexico, the cultures, there's a lot of similarities there, and I would love to see it. Out of all my travels, I've been to Europe, I've been to Kenya, been to Peru, obviously, United States, Canada. The culture, when it comes to culture and stuff, Mexico, South America, that's always been my favorite, I think. Colorado River is absolutely beautiful as well. Very, very low right now, though. There is a massive problem with that. But without further ado, my mouth got a little bit of a break. Thank you, guys. I see your comment, Jacob. I'll answer that after this next phrase. That way I get a little bit of a break here. But I appreciate you guys asking those questions. Thank you. Gives me a break and helps you guys get to know my channel and myself a little bit better. Wild donkeys in Oakland. Wild donkeys in Oakland. Oh, that is our next phrase. And I think that's a good one to see who can break the tie. Cozy Critter, Jacob, or Nancy? Because this one's tricky. I don't know if anyone's gonna guess it off of that first go around. that's a funny and good guess. I don't like donkeys in oatmeal. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. This one is going to be tricky, admittedly, even more so if you're new to the channel. You are at a little bit of a disadvantage here because this is something that's not as well known. I see Nancy and Ashley guessing the same thing. Wild donkeys in Oakland. Not quite, but you're super close. Before I put the gauze back in and say it 2 more times here. I like donkeys in Oakland. Not quite. It is a place, I'll give a hint. It is a place it's on Route 66. And I have some videos of this location coming out soon. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, about 4 years ago, Rocky, my German Shepherd, got in a fight with a wild donkey in this town. Before I say it, I hear that Yooper accent coming through. The Yooper can leave Michigan, but can't take the Yooper out of me. I don't know if you heard earlier, Robert, one of the phrases was, "You betcha, eh?" I had to sneak a couple Yooper phrases in there. So here we go. Wild donkeys in Oakland. Wild donkeys in Oakland. N. N. O. N. She is stealing first. That is 4 in a row. For Cozy Critter, the correct phrase was wild donkeys in Oatman. Oatman is a place here in Arizona, close to the Arizona-California border, and it sits on historic Route 66. It is an old mining town, now ghost town, and they do gun duels there every day, or not every day, but pretty often. Very scenic drive, and there is a bunch of wild donkeys that roam the area. It is my favorite place on Route 66, and this year is the 100th anniversary of Route 66. So like I said, we're going to have a few videos that are on Oatman and Route 66. So if you want to learn more about this town, the gun duels, how it came to be, the wild donkeys, keep your eyes peeled. Over the next couple weeks, I will be having videos come out on that. I see guesses coming in as well from Jacob saying wild donkeys in Oatland. Close. Close. And Nancy was saying wild donkeys in Oak Blend. It was so hard to say man. That M was, that's a pattern. M and B is very, very hard to say. That was a hard one. Very hard, but a perfect one for you to steal first place here, to break that tie. We see Jay coming in. Welcome, Jay. Wild Donkeys. Now that is the beginning of a great song. I think there is a song about Oatman, actually. I'll have to look into that a little bit. We got another 20 minutes until we raid Travel Around Susie, who will be doing trivia. So if you guys want to hang around longer, you will be going to a different channel. A friend of mine, she does trivia every Tuesday and Thursday. It's always a fun time. So make sure to stick around. Okay, here we go. A little hint on this next phrase. It's kind of related to a question one of you asked me earlier. And it is, I'll say this because it's an old one. It is a title to one of my YouTube videos. So let me put these back in and let's see if somebody can get it and go back in the first place with Cozy Critter, or if she will stay in the lead here. Instead, I harder patrol. Instead, die harder patrol. Husted high harder patrol. Wow, that might have turned into the hardest thing to say. I don't know if anyone's going to get this one right out the gate here. So you guys know it is a title to one of my older videos. That was such, I couldn't help. I saw your comment and I immediately laughed. Oh goodness. Say it again. Nancy's also saying nope. Okay. So it is related to a question you guys asked earlier. Kind of. And it is a title to one of my older videos. It is actually, for those who have been here from the beginning, it is a title to a video from 5 years ago. The very first year I came out and tried the Nomad life. I'll put these back in. I'll say it a couple more times and let's see if anyone can get it. Busted. High. Harder. Hot trouble. Busted. High. Harder. Hot trouble. Busted. High. Harder. Hot trouble. Oh. I said high, harder, patrol. Good guess. That was our first guess here. That is not it. He stated high, harder, patrol. That one's not it. Here's one more clue that I can give you guys. What letters were we just saying are very hard to pronounce? The reason why, as soon as I read this and I paused because I was trying to think of how to do it, almost every single word, there's 4 words, 3 of them start with the same letter, and it is one of the letters we were just saying is super hard and impossible basically to pronounce. I see we do have 10 in the house as well, so thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. I see Nancy saying LOL, Jacob saying yeah, nope. Okay, let me know here, guys. Do you want me to read it one more time? Or should we pass on this? We got 13 people in the house. Welcome in, everybody. If you guys want to pass, I will reveal what the answer was so I don't leave you guys in the dark. I see Cozy Critter saying one more time. Jay says, brought to you by the letter X. I wonder how it would be to pronounce something with an X in it. I will read it one more time. I'll let you guys get some guesses in. And if no one can guess it, I will make the reveal. Here we go. Last time. Husted. High. Harder. Hot trouble. Husted. High. Harder. Hot trouble. Husted. Husted. High. High. Harder. Harder. Hot trouble. Ray coming in saying, I said it got harder with time. Not the phrase in question here. I don't know. This one might go without a point on the board. Crusted, high, harder, control. I don't know. Oh, it is. This one's hard. And I realize something now. I noticed something. I said, oh, I already knew this letter was hard to pronounce, if not impossible. But now I know what it sounds like when you can't pronounce that letter. It makes a very specific sound. Nancy coming in saying, busted, high, harder, hot sauce. Oh, I don't know if you guys can tell. I just keep rubbing my cheeks too. Man, that's sore. I will say, out of the 4 words, 2 of them have been guessed correctly. Busted is the first word. The last word is patrol. So, with that in mind, I'll do it one more time because you guys are. That's 2 out of 4 words. The first word is busted. The last word is patrol. Husted, high, harder, patrol. Husted, high, harder, patrol. Okay, that will be the last time I read this phrase. Can anyone snag the point here? 4 words. First word is busted. Last word is patrol. It's related to a question one of you asked earlier. And it is a title to one of my YouTube videos from 5 years ago. If you guys don't have any more guesses, please let me know in the comments as well, and I will reveal it. Great guess, but not quite. You're getting close. Getting close. There it is. Nancy coming in for the tie with Cozy Critter. Now Nancy has 4 points as well. It was busted by Border Patrol. When I was in Arizona 5 years ago, I was camping in a town or a city called Yuma, Arizona, and I pulled up my GPS satellite, Google Earth, basically, Google Math, and I said, you know what? I can drive to the border through the desert right here. There was no established roads, no nothing. And I just said, you know what? I think I was like 21 at the time. I'm like, I'm supposed to be living young, wild, and free, right? So let's do it. Let's see what happens. And I just drove through the middle of the desert on dirt, no paved roads, no established roads. And all of a sudden, we hit a river. And on the opposite side of the river was Mexico. And as soon as we got out of our vehicles and was checking it out, here comes a Border Patrol agent. Do you want to see what happens? Like I said, that video is about 5 years ago. It was one of the first videos I ever uploaded. So, we have 7 minutes left. I am going to try to pick a good one here. I'm going to cheat a little bit and look through. Because Cozy Critter and Nancy are in first. Here we go. I don't know if we'll have time for many more. So I want to see if we can break this tie before we have to go do trivia with Susie. See you on the next adventure. See you on the next adventure. We got Ashley coming in to get that point. See you on the next adventure. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just doing rapid fire now. Rapid fire. Ashley's in the lead. Will she win it? Here we go again. No pants. No collar. No pants. No collar. No pants. No collar. This is a phrase that I recently used in one of my thumbnails. See if anyone can guess this one. Nancy was close. She came in second, saying, "See you on the next adventure." Robert saying, "No hats, no ha-ha." Good guess, good guess. Not quite. This is related to one of my recent trips. Nancy coming in, no pants, no problem. So about a month ago, give or take, I posted a video where I visited a place called the Magic Circle here in Arizona, where people can camp and be completely nude. So I camped there for 48 hours, and I learned that phrase is very popular there. No pants? No problem. So now it's a tie again. Nancy and Ashley. Cozy Critter. With 4 minutes left on the clock until trivia. Oh, here's a good one. I'm down with that. Here we go. This might be the last one, and it might be a good one to end on. I have made, I think, 2 videos on this location. And it is one of my most popular videos that I've ever made. One of them is the most popular video on the channel. So here we go. Nancy, Ashley, can one of you break the tie and steal the trophy tonight? Haunted Sahar Land Mansion. Haunted Saharland Mansion. Haunted Saharland Mansion. I see Nancy is like, Cozy actually got that. Her message was withheld. Thank you, Nancy. So Ashley is actually in first. Nancy needs to get this one to catch up a little bit. She's 2 behind now. Ashley might walk away with it. Haunted Summerland Mansion? Not quite. Jay saying Haunted Suckerland Mansion? That's not it. Let me pop her back in. Running low on time here, so I'm just going to keep doing some rapid fire. Haunted Sahar Land Mansion. Haunted Sahar Land Mansion. Haunted Sahar Land Mansion. That was very honorable, Nancy. She's the true winner here. See, there's a reason why she's one of my moderators. Haunted Summerland Mansion? Not quite. This mansion is in Wisconsin, specifically Land O'Lakes, and it is one of 9 most out of what? It is in the top 9 most haunted places in all of the United States. How do you deal with haunted houses? Good guess. Middle word is stumping. It is. You really kind of have to know the channel, I think, a little bit, or know some of the paranormal history here. We got 2 minutes, so I'll read it one more time. I don't have to read it one more time because Robert said we got 2 minutes. I want to get on the leaderboard here. The correct phrase was haunted Summerwind Mansion. This was an area where I got to do a paranormal investigation. So that is one of the videos. And the other video is me talking about the history of this. Like I said, it is one of the 9 most haunted locations in North America, United States. One of those two, I think United States, but yeah, very haunted, very haunted. So one video was me just sharing history and getting to interview somebody who did a paranormal investigation there. My second video was me myself doing a haunted paranormal investigation there. And a lot of stuff went wrong that night and definitely scared the hell out of me. No pun intended. But another great video for those who are new that might want to go check it out. With that being said, it is time for travel around Susie. So I don't think I could post the link, unfortunately. I'm just going to post the comment, her name. So that is how you spell her name, Travel Around Susie. If you would like to continue game night tonight and show Jay that he is not the best at trivia, go ahead and look up Travel Around Susie, and she will be live doing trivia for the next 2 hours, give or take. I'll be over there as well, playing along, so if you think you can outsmart me, let's see if you can do it. We got 7 in the house tonight. We had some great competition, so thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. We do these game nights every Thursday, followed by videos every Saturday, and shorts every single day. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all on the next adventure without the mouth guard in my mouth. Hope to see you guys over at Trivia.